Well, while the US president has claimed ignorance of QAnon, YouTube has taken action to ban some content linked to the group. Let's get more details from Matthew in the Cube.
Well, Tokes, this new policy move by YouTube certainly seems to be following the lead of others like Facebook and Twitter. The Google-owned media sharing company announcing in a blog post on Thursday that they will now be prohibiting any content that is targeted towards individual groups with conspiracy theories, especially where it has the potential to justify or lead to real-world violence. This is an extension of their already existing rules when it comes to harassment and hate on the platform. Now, QAnon is a particular example that they have cited. That is a baseless conspiracy theory that Donald Trump, the United States president, is seemingly a slayer against a corrupt and elite child trafficking ring. Now, to try and stop the spread of this unfounded theory, a lot of platforms have tried to be taking action over the last few months. Back in July, Twitter announced that they were strengthening their enforcement policies, especially against behavior that could lead to offline harm. Then, just last week, Facebook went even further, saying that they would be banning accounts, pages, and groups which represented QAnon, even if they did not contain violent content, seemingly a step up there from Facebook. Now, despite these moves, a lot of analysts said that it needed a cross-platform policy because QAnon content would still exist online. Well, YouTube have now responded to that with this new policy, and they say they are especially targeting those people who are trying to share conspiracy theory content and justify online and real-world violence. But this is seemingly a step up, and a lot of criticism has been levied towards them. YouTube, for example, saying they have taken down a number of accounts. And when we're seeing the real-world impact of this new policy, here in the Cube, we have found a number of examples of accounts and online YouTube channels linked to QAnon in various different languages. Since this new policy by YouTube, they have become inactive. So this policy is working in practice. But a lot of people are suggesting that YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter are late to the party. QAnon has been in existence since 2017, and these sort of policies to ban content like this are long overdue. And of course, as we've just heard there, with Donald Trump denying its existence, the QAnon is seeping further and further into mainstream politics. So while there's questions about the White House's attitude to it, YouTube and other social media platforms are stepping up their policies.